Welcome to the BC Rugby News Monday report for September the 1st. Today we visit New Zealand, Scotland, England, Ireland and Canada.
First stop is England, where London Scottish were hosting the Glasgow Warriors. Conor Braid came into the game in the second half for Glasgow.
And there is Conor Braid, who's played 12 times for Canada, 15 asides, and a lot of times for them at sevens. And warm applause from the spectators too as Duncan Weir goes off. You may have heard in the tannoy there, replacement for London Scottish with Adam Prior-Cannon leaving the field. Conor Braid's got a blood injury. Obviously he got a blow in the front of the face just almost as soon as he came on the field, and off he goes.
Carry it again. Adam Ash pulls it down as the London Scottish get a little bit of a rumble forward and is told that he's not meant to do that. Miller just gets ahead of the ball, but good work from Dan Newton to look up and see space.
It was a very well constructed try.
Yes, absolutely, but both teams will take a lot from this game. I think especially with the second half's gone, London Scottish will be very pleased with what's going on.
James Downey takes ball forward for Glasgow. Matawalu. Here goes Rory Hughes. Look at Hughes go. Hughes up the touchline. Can he keep it live? What a great run by the Glasgow winger. Brilliant score. Is it Peter Murchie, I think,
great way
gets
to
a
finish.
try.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yes, it is. His second. That's brilliant stuff. Conor Braid wide out, looking to add the conversion points for Glasgow. That was try number 6 for Glasgow today, to 3 very good scores by London Scottish. Here's Conor Braid. He's given that a scalp. Up go the assistant referee's flag. Another 2 points. So there we are. Conor Braid trots back with a very contented and happy expression on his face. He's converted that last try. The Warriors go into a huddle in the middle of the field. That is the full-time score. 6 tries for Glasgow, 3 for London Scottish. Glasgow the winners by 38 points to 19.
Next stop is New Zealand, where Jason Marshall and the Hawke's Bay Magpies were visiting the current and Furley Shield holders, County Manning Power.
There's the try. Hawke's Bay's decision to find touch vindicated by Captain Brendan O'Connor. Well, the challengers are here. They had the long last year and they want it back again. They decided to go against the penalty, and now that is a very good set piece try from the Magpies. Through the back there, lovely take, and just watch O'Connor come through. The captain, Brendan O'Connor, off the Gareth Evans take. That's clinical rugby from the Magpies.
Yeah, well, 80.8% accuracy at the lineouts for the Magpies in 2014. That's one of the easiest tries for the skipper. All of the hard work been done by the forwards and backs that were involved in it. They needed to strike out.
Who are, let us not forget, still ahead. When the drive collapses, the ball carrier went down, got back up again. O'Connor is the man. Mike Fraser's called one stop on the plate, and they get some momentum again. It could be history repeating itself. O'Connor, and he's been given the try. He was ejected from the back of the ball, and he just kept going. Well, I'll leave our sideline man to talk us through this one, because this is beautiful body position, Willie Losay.
Yeah, it really was. First of all, the ball got put to the back and somebody fell over. I think it was O'Connor. He got to his feet and then he just stayed in the boot, and everybody in front of him knew that the job was to just pump the legs. Here it sort of stopped and the referee said that's held once, and then the big players in front there, they got the better body position. Counties Manukau, too many guys standing up, looking like meerkats, and that's the reason why the captain goes in for his second.
Well, the midfielder in there too, Andrew Horrell, Robbie Fruin, but look at the body position from the Magpies, and that's a great try to Hawke's Bay.
Report at 7:45 p.m. this evening. Make sure you get along and welcome them home. They truly deserve your support, and I can also tell you they won't be setting a new record for the shortest tenure of the Shield, because they've got Northland away next week. So the first defence will be against Otago in a couple of weeks' time.
We come home to Canada for the next story. The Women's World Cup is still reverberating in the Canadian mainstream media.
Here Kelly Russell and Jane Kirby are interviewed on Canada AM.
What's it been like since you've been back?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I mean, when we were over there, we were hearing bits and pieces of what was going on back home and the coverage that we were getting, but you're still in your little bubble and focusing on playing. But it's been we've been so well received, and all the support that's come from Canada has been absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Do you feel the difference in terms of the attention as a result of? I mean, this was so historic for women's rugby for Canada and really around the world. Do you feel that difference because you've been playing for? You said 10 years,
For 10 years, yeah. It was broadcasted for the first time.
Right.
A lot of times when you go on tours, people ask, oh, well, where can I watch it? Oh, well, it might be live streamed. You can follow the live tweets. Maybe.
Yes.
So to tell people, oh, it'll be on TSN, you had your rugby group and your family and friends and loved ones watching, and then you had people who just turned on TSN and, oh, rugby, maybe I'll watch this, and then, oh, well, it's Canada, and they would follow along, and now it was accessible, which is a huge difference this time.
How big a victory, I mean, obviously so thrilling to get the silver, but how big a victory was it to defeat the host country?
It's fantastic. It was obviously a really hard-fought game, and we had a lot of pressure against us, especially with France being the home crowd, but, the girls played amazing, and I'm so proud of them, and we really fought through that game.
Considering the athleticism and the sheer skill that everybody has to have to get to this level, one would think that with this kind of support, the funding would be there, but that has not traditionally been the case. It's been a tough go.
It has. A lot of our tours are based on fundraising, and we both come from such supportive communities that we've been able to subsidize some of our tour costs, but at the same time you're working and saving and, okay, what's the next tour, and planning towards that, but at the same time none of us have ever said no.
No.
I mean, you love it, you keep doing it.
So how do you keep this momentum going?
I think it's important to help build the domestic program within Canada, because that's where we're going to feed from. So, starting with just even the club sides, provincial sides, to feed our national program. Our U20s just played a Can-Am series against the States, just down in London,
the under
Ontario.
20, yeah.
And they beat both games. So it was
But that
awesome.
wasn't broadcast.
No,
traditional
streamed,
conventional.
yeah.
So it was live streamed.
But I mean, it's promising to us and our squad to keep feeding the program, right?
So how old or how young can you be to start playing? Because it's a tough sport.
I think we both started in high school, but like my rugby club, Highland Fergus, now has teams under 6. So you have little tots running around, and under 6 all the way up to senior women and senior men. So it's more about the exposure that you have and what your local club's able to provide you with.
And what about the team spirit well, certainly Team Canada as a result of all of this? Like you guys must have just been celebrating together and like a real family.
Yeah, well, we've been together for a year now, and it was like a sense of family. By the end of it, we got so close, and so you're pretty much playing with your sisters out there, and it was it's a great feeling.
How do people learn more about it to get involved?
Contact your local club. I know high schools are implementing the programs more and more, and some high school programs are struggling right now because they don't have coaches.
Right.
Because people just aren't aware of that. So to be involved at your club level, provincial level, getting kids involved, that's kind of the next step.
Can you guys hold up your medals? That is fantastic. How inspirational for Canadians to be able to see what a great finish you guys had. Congratulations once again. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Now to Glasgow, where DTH is interviewed after the preseason loss to Harlequins. DTH scored a try in the 24-23 loss.
Well, DTH, what did you make of that?
It's a tough one to swallow, In the beginning, we had the win on our side, and we didn't really capitalize in the first half on that. And then played with the ball in the second half, and got up with 10 points or something like that. And then in the end, to lose by 1 point is quite frustrating.
You come on at half time. It's your first game back from injury. How did you enjoy that? You must have been really pleased to score the tries.
Yeah, it's good. I haven't played at Scotland since early December last year, so it's good to get back in front of the Glasgow faithful and just give my little bit to the team. And I got a half under the belt. Hope I can get some more next week.
And yourself and Nico, you fairly sort of set the place light. That must have been a massive boost for the two of you.
Yeah, we set our goals in the beginning of the week, and I guess both of our goals would have been just to make an impact off the bench, and I think we did that. Unfortunately, didn't get the win. So it's a little bittersweet.
As you said, we didn't get the win, but Harlequins are one of the best sides in European rugby. The fact that we went toe to toe with them and tested them all the way, that must have been a pleasing point.
Yeah, like you said, it's a top quality side. They're always in the top 4 of the Premiership. You know, they lost narrowly they lost in the quarterfinals of the Heineken Cup last year. Their quality side, and yeah, it feels good to run them close. And I guess with last year as well, run them close last year as well.
We also have a fellow Canadian joined us earlier this week. One of your best mates, Connor Braid. What will he add to Scotland?
Yeah, you know, like you saw that pass at the end of the second half there. You know, he's got great skills from the 7th circuit. You got good passing. He can read the game. He's a good all-rounder player. He can play 10, 12, 13, 15. So he bring a lot to the team, and I'm just looking forward to him getting more time.
And finally, you're back from injury. You're ready for the new season. What are your expectations and ambitions for the new season?
Everything is all about just playing more games than I did last season. You know, 11 games is not enough for me. I want to be playing 18, 20 games this season and staying fit.
While we are in the UK, we will take a look at the new ball for the 2015 Rugby World Cup.
The main change we've made for the World Cup 2015 rugby ball is we've changed the actual surface compound rather than anything else. So we've been able to keep the valve in the same place and the same weight. The actual pimple pattern is the same, and the weight and the shape of the overall ball is the same, so that aerodynamically going through the air, for kicking and passing it will be the same. But from a grip perspective, what we've able to do is make sure that less water stays on the surface of the ball, so that there'll be more grip for every player.
The World Cup each time gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's a phenomenal global event, and to have it back in England is just massive for the game here, and the legacy of that World Cup and the participation we get from it, and the fact that we get to showcase our country and our rugby values is absolutely fantastic.
Finally to Ireland, where former Canada U20 player Shane O'Leary prepares for his first season at Connacht.
So far I found the Connacht setup really professional. Everyone really takes their job really seriously. The coaching staff, the players, everyone's working really hard, and I've been really impressed so far. I'm looking forward to the year. Obviously I haven't played a game in the sports grounds yet, so I'm looking forward to that atmosphere that's known around Ireland to be very good up there. But even from Facebook and just people kind of acknowledging some of the Connacht lads on the street and stuff, it's been very positive, and really looking forward now to getting out and playing there in front of the home support.
That's the show. Thanks for viewing. Our website is bcrugbynews.com, our Facebook page is BCRN 2004, and our Twitter account is @BCRugbyNews.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.